Hello, Joanne Desmond in 7 News tonight. Police nabbed 3 teens after a number of cars were stolen and driven dangerously across Townsville. It's the second time one of the teens has been arrested in a month.
Since Saturday of the weekend just gone, we've had 10 motor vehicles stolen in the Townsville metropolitan area.
James Cook University reveals it's in deficit, and how the Eggate saga turned a cowboy into a leader. Details tonight at 6.
This news update brought to you by APIA Insurance for over 50s.
Tonight, JCU reveals it's in deficit.
Juveniles arrested over joyrides in stolen cars.
Commemorations for the battle for Australia.
And the Air Force searches for a new generation of pilots.
Across Townsville and North Queensland, this is 7 News with Rob Brough and Joanne Desmond.
Good evening. Thanks very much for joining us.
Good evening.
James Cook University has revealed it is in deficit, blaming aggressive student recruiting campaigns from southern universities for a drop in numbers. The revelation comes as JCU's staff prepare to stop work tomorrow after yet another round of failed EBA negotiations.
James Cook University's Deputy Vice-Chancellor admits the facility is hurting.
Given the impending school holidays and the size of its workforce, JCU management has proposed that the vote take place over 3 days.
Jane Jesberg, 7 News.
Police have arrested 3 youths accused of taking stolen cars on dangerous joyrides across the city. 10 cars have been stolen in the Townsville area since Saturday. All but 2 have been recovered.
Police have put more kids in handcuffs.
Members of the Townsville Rapid Action Patrols and the Property Crime Unit attended an address in Vincent this morning.
Amelia Adam, 7 News.
A Queensland miner has been confirmed as the 25th case of black lung disease. The 50-year-old spent 30 years in the industry and worked at mines in Bowen and Mount Isa.
Students from Pimlico High School have led a moving service to mark the 75th anniversary of the Battle for Australia. The ceremony honoured the 500,000 people who helped to protect the nation during World War II.
These students enjoy a freedom that 75 years ago came under threat.
When Darwin was bombed with significant loss of life and other attacks were made around northern Australia, then it was very clear indeed that Australia was facing serious and immediate peril.
Curwen State High School students have taken to the virtual skies to get a feel for what a career in aviation might be like. The Air Force is trying to motivate young people with a passion for planes by putting them in the cockpit.
The future of these Curwen State High School students is up in the air. Callum McPherson, 7 News.
And ahead tonight, community support for the family of a man killed in an accident.
And in Rewind, the Queensland-made supercar you probably never heard of.
Townsville turns to 7 News to keep up to date on local issues, and we want you to be a part of it. If there's something happening in your street, your suburb, we want to know about it. Send us a message or drop us an email.
We'd love to hear from you. The North Queensland community is supporting the family of a man who died in an accident near Charters Towers. Father Philip Thomas was killed when the vehicle he was driving rolled on Sunday night.
Now, if you've been holidaying down south, this might be for you. A mystery winner has 30 million reasons to smile after hitting the Oz Lotto jackpot. The entry from the Fraser Coast was the only Division 1 winner in last night's draw, and the ticket hasn't been claimed.
Australian car manufacturing has been on the decline for years, but it wasn't that long ago a small warehouse in Queensland was making a unique brand of supercar. The Jakarta hit the road 3 decades ago, and as Peter Byrne discovers in tonight's Rewind, the coupe is still a collector's item.
They could outrun a Ferrari. I'm Peter Byrne for 7 News.
On you, Peter. Thank you very much, mate. Let's get into the sport. Nath, Kelly Wilson fired up ahead of the WNBL season, mate.
Yeah, look, Bruffy, the Townsville Fire star is determined to put an injury-riddled season behind her, starting with next month's opening game. We'll have more on that next. and how that controversial incident last year changed cowboy Jason Taumalolo for the better. Welcome back to 7 News. Cowboys superstar Jason Taumalolo has opened up about his notorious Eggate incident 12 months ago and how it helped him transform into a leader the club needed. 4 days out from North Queensland's sudden death final against Cronulla, and the Wrecking Ball says he wants to once again lead from the front. Yeah, look out, Sharks. Now, Townsville fireguard Kelly Wilson is hell-bent on unleashing her full frustration on the WNBL when the season tips off next month. After being plagued by injury, Wilson says she's fit and ready to fire in 2017/18. Townsville mountain biker Katie Lawler admits she's a mixture of excitement and nerves just days out from the biggest race of her career. 23-year-old Lawler is in Cairns representing the Australian downhill team at the UCI Mountain Bike World Championships. So what might happen up in Cairns? Good luck to Katie. That's it for sport tonight,
Do
guys.
need a good suspension, mate.
Yes, they're amazing, aren't they?
They'll sit around there.
All right, stay with us after the break. Livio has all the weather details for us.
G'day, Livio Regano with tonight's weather. Today once again saw dry conditions across the state and they're expected to continue at least until the end of the weekend. Temperatures today across the Herbert, Burdick and Townsville, a range of 16 to 30 degrees, afternoon humidity reading of 25%. Air got to a very warm 33, Charters Towers a top of 30. Herbert and Burdick and some early fog tomorrow, then a sunny day to follow. Townsville 16 up to 28 degrees, Air 14 to 30, Ingham 29 degrees. The Northern Goldfields and Upper Flinders, sunny once again, very high fire danger as expected. Charters Towers, big range 12 up to 30 degrees and Georgetown heading for a high of 33. Looking ahead for Townsville, I'm afraid there's not much happening on the forecast once again. Temperatures will get into the high 20s and there's nothing but partly cloudy days ahead and no rain. Here's a reminder in case you've forgotten what cloud looks like. This photo was taken in February this year by Michael Stewart and his fine team of colleagues, Cameron, James, Roger and Ryan, who incidentally did most of the spade work for the preparation of tonight's weather. Well done, fellas. Cumulus clouds are the white puffy ones, common for the Queensland region, which can often lead to scattered showers as they build up over land due to the prevailing southeasterly trade winds. And that's all for this evening, folks. Hope you have a good one. Catch you once again tomorrow. And now it's back to the team.
Good on you, Lou. Thank you, mate. Nice having you company, folks. See you tomorrow night.
And just a reminder, if you missed anything, you can catch our replay over on 7/2 from 6:30. From all of us, good night.
Good night.